Master Teresa. So welcome you to the Health CU conference, Find Health and Life Balance with Qi Gong and other techniques. So today, I feel very honored to have all of you here. And then we have invited, this is the beautiful person, usually people call him Dr. Bhante Saranapala, but then he is referred as the urban Buddhist monk.
Yeah.
So I will call him like a modernized version of Buddhism. So I really love his work, his sharing mindfulness, and just his story. Some of you might have seen him already on the Facebook in different activities in the Toronto area, especially in the West End. So welcome you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Master Teresa, for inviting me to your, you call it office, you know? Your office,
it's fine, yeah.
Or your center.
It's just fine.
It's called
Yeah.
the Seventh Happiness School of Qigong.
Yeah. In fact, I'm actually going to start calling it Pure Land International Qigong.
Oh,
Because I like Pure Land for the Buddhism too.
Yeah. No, Pure Land is an interesting word. It's a pure land.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
So.
It's a Western paradise.
Okay.
According to Pure Land Buddhism, that's where the Buddha Amitabha is. So once you call his name, and after your death, he will be reborn in the Pure Land, in the Western paradise.
Well, thanks for that. I
So
appreciate
that's a Buddha land.
the Buddha land. That's awesome. That's good. Thank you.
Pure land.
So next time when people ask me why it's called, then it's the Buddha land.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. You can call it Buddha land.
Yeah, it's wonderful. So I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
So when did you come to Canada?
Well, I came to Canada in 1994. I never wanted to come to the Western world. It was just my teacher who pushed me to come here.
Oh, really?
It's because my teacher and our abbot of our temple, they started a temple to serve the community, the Sri Lankan community in the Halton and Peel regions. And I said they were looking for a young monk to come and serve the community. So they thought I would be the ideal monk to come here to to be there for the people, to help people. And first I said no, and because I was very much into studies, and my teacher said, well, if you come to Canada, you can study there too.
Yeah, I know you actually was in U of T.
Yes, I did my undergraduate studies at U of T and graduate studies at McMaster and U of T as well.
So he's actually a Reverend doctor, right? Wow, and already have a big followers of those that love. No, I know. Well, that's our humble side, but it just means it means something. That you are not just like. You know, you care and then you want to improve yourself, you want to learn more. And I actually really, I would say, appreciate the work you are doing to the Canadian communities. So you have a slogan, right?
I started a movement in Canada. It's called Canada, a Mindful and Kind Nation. So I have been conducting this kind of work for a long time. You know, as you know, I have been conducting this weekly meditation session for 23 years.
33?
23.
23 years.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of years.
Through mindfulness meditation and also by teaching good values, you know, like positive values like kindness, compassion, love, and all the human spiritual values, I see the positive change in people's life, and people come and let's say, more than 15 years I have been doing
Yes.
counseling.
I know.
So-
Exactly. I don't see enough. I mean, I don't mind. It's like just being direct. Is that the monk go and do public counseling?
Yeah.
This is kind of really unusual thing for me, right? I thought, oh,
Well,
interesting.
it's like a
Why does he do things like? Where did he learn that from? Well, it's like very interesting.
Yeah.
So it's kind of really good. I like it. That's why I
Yeah.
invited you here. But it's very unusual that you.
Well, it's like the counseling. It's not that I'm certified to do it. I don't have a
you are
degree in
certified.
counseling.
All
I don't have a
right, yes,
certificate.
yeah.
But as a monk, I
Yes.
consider myself highly qualified.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
it's also because it's not that I have advertised myself to
Yeah.
do counseling.
Yeah.
It's people who came to my weekly teachings
Yeah.
and meditation classes.
Yeah.
They found some comfort in that.
Oh,
And-
absolutely. Yeah.
And they found relief, and they, talking about the personal stories is not
Yeah.
that easy. People first have to build the comfort zone, and they need to feel comfortable with the person that you're going to talk about your personal stuff. And after coming to my sessions for weeks or months, I said they built up that comfort zone, and they think, oh, this monk is trustworthy, and
Oh,
I can talk
yes,
to him.
Yes.
And then after meditation, they come and talk to me. They say, can I come and talk to you about this stuff, that stuff, and can you give me an appointment? And then I said, yeah, at the beginning I said, okay, sure, why not, if you're interested in this, and if you're looking for my service and my help, you can come, door is open. And so
So
first,
people can book appointment with you to have personal time?
now
That's nice.
yes.
That's good, thank you.
Because,
Thank you.
Because now there are a lot of people who come here.
Oh,
And,
I guess you'll be so busy.
So what I do is,
Yes.
yeah. I can call it the spiritual counseling, right? Spiritual counseling. But spiritual counseling becomes like a marriage counseling, personal counseling.
Yeah, I know you can categorize them.
All
Oh
kinds
my
of
God,
things.
it's
And people are
amazing.
going through a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
personal struggles, and it could be depression or anxiety attacks
Yeah.
or stress, and
Yeah.
or maybe they are going through some rough time at their work,
Yeah.
and they are seeking some help. And I think people also seeking someone who is who has some good understanding about this.
Yeah.
I think
More compassion
like in
and,
let's say in 90s, in
yeah.
1990s, when I was appointed as a Buddhist chaplain of the university, and to tell you the truth, I had no clue. When the Campus Chaplains Association asked me to be a member of the association, and I said, so what can I do? And I was also very young, and I see people come. They appointed me anyways, so I said yes to them.
Yeah.
And then I saw that some students would come and talk to me,
Yeah.
and I would listen to their stories, and
Yes.
of course I think I don't know what is this though. Maybe I strongly believe I had been a monk in my previous life.
Oh,
I have
mhm, mhm.
inherited something. I have
Yes.
brought something with
Yes.
me.
Yes.
And so after listening to their stories, their concerns, and whatever I'm saying actually is bringing a lot of comfort and relief. I see the change in their life.
I know you just have a way to say things.
Yeah.
We say it works.
Yeah.
And then people come back and then they want more. So
Yeah.
it's just naturally coming out.
Yeah. So then
yeah.
I started doing this seriously, and and then now it's also by then I did not have a website for that,
Yeah.
and it's just through the word of mouth. And I think this is what's happening. Let's say you come and your behavior changes. and you feel very happy, healthy.
Yeah.
And then your colleagues at work, they said, "Oh, Teresa,
You better, right?
you're not, behaving the you used to.
Yes, yes.
Now I see, the way you talk, you're
Yeah.
very calm, you're very happy, you're smiling." And then they say, "What happened? What is this sudden change in your life?" And they talk about, you know what? I go to this monk
On
and-
Wednesday for the meditation class. Yeah.
and also I went to see him for
One-on-one.
counseling session.
Yeah.
And then I got to learn so many things. And then through his help I was able to change my life, and now I'm back to my normal.
Oh, I
then
guess-
they think, oh yeah,
okay. Okay.
Can I also go?
Oh.
They say, yeah, why not? It's a public event, place of
Oh,
worship.
people are looking for more things you're doing.
Yeah.
So,
And
okay.
so I think through that I was able to bring happiness and joy and peace into people's life. And this is another very reason why Peel Police ended up at our temple.
Yeah, I know. That's actually, like a year ago, right? I saw the Peel Police with a monk, but I did not know it was you. And then I said, wow, how did he do it? Because I wanted to bring Qigong there too. How did he do it? But then, but later on, I realized it was you. Oh my God, you're my hero, really. How did you do it? It's such a. How did it happen, really?
No, what happened was 3 years ago,
Yeah.
2 police officers
Mhm.
came to see me at my temple
Yeah.
in Mississauga.
Mm.
First, they wanted to build up a community relationship.
Yeah.
And so I gave them the day and time, so they showed up. And so I thought maybe they just want to talk about the temple, the community, and then I realized whatever I'm saying, they said, yeah, we know that.
Oh.
We have done our homework before coming here. We know you're
okay.
teaching meditation,
Yeah.
you're speaking to high school students, you're giving public talks,
Yes.
and do a lot of the soup kitchens.
Yes.
And we really love what you're doing.
Yeah.
And so they asked me whether I could give a talk, a lecture on Buddhism and meditation to the Peel Police. I said, yeah, if they're interested in this, why not? If they
Yeah.
can benefit from this,
Yeah.
teachings and technique
Yes.
and meditation, why not?
Yes.
So I said yes to them, and then that was in 2015, and they came in 2014 in September. So we set up the day for July 4th, 2015. But then my beloved mother passed away, so I had to go to attend the funeral. And so I sent an email to those officers, I won't be here. My mother died, I
Need to go home.
had to
Yeah.
go, but I could have someone else to do this session for you.
Yes.
And they said yes, and but when I returned, I was told nobody showed up on that day.
Oh, they.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then
Interesting.
I wrote to them. I said, I was told that you
Why
guys didn't show
did
up.
you come?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
And
the problem?
So then
right?
they said, well, you were not there.
They're looking for you. Okay. Okay. Good.
So I said, well, if you're still interested in this,
Yeah.
I could do
it.
a session for you. And then we set up a day in March, and I thought maybe 8, 10 officers would show up for the session. But on that day, guess what? There was a police bus in front of the temple.
I know.
Yeah.
I would just, wow.
And then
It's
all the
amazing.
police officers were, they were coming in, to the temple, and people around our
No,
temple.
they're in uniform. They have guns
What's
in
going
the
on?
pocket.
There
Oh my
should
God! And
be
all set police at the back.
a big criminal
cute.
at this temple.
Oh my God! It's so amazing.
Even though those who were driving
They're
on South
scared,
Road,
eh?
they were so scared.
Oh, are they? Is that
This
a bad
one,
place there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I think the people,
sad.
the neighbors,
Yeah.
were very curious, and they kept their eyes
Yeah.
at our temple,
Yeah.
right? To see,
So
who is this criminal.
who is going to be arrested coming hours?
And so it was beautiful, like 38 officers.
Oh,
on that
38.
day,
Oh, that's okay.
showed up.
Yeah.
So, and then, we did the session. I gave
Yeah.
a 1 hour lecture on, I said they
Yeah.
wanted to learn about Buddhism too,
Yeah.
and meditation.
Yeah.
So I talked about meditation, the benefits of meditation and meditation technique. And then half an hour we did the meditation there.
Yeah.
It was amazing. At the beginning, these officers were so
Quite tight, right?
yeah, tight,
Like,
no smile,
like
nothing, And
Yeah.
at the end,
And then, yeah.
like so
They,
relaxed. I see the
moment,
smile in their
yeah.
faces. So I had a friend who took some pictures. By the way, I have a habit of taking some pictures of my work,
I know.
just to share with people.
My teacher is like that too. He
Yeah.
carry a camera.
Yeah.
It was actually good. It's really
So
good.
then
Yeah, very good.
I posted these pictures
I know.
in the social media, in the
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And within an hour,
Yeah.
I realized there were a lot of shares.
Yeah.
And then, my goodness, people started sharing those pictures. Went
Oh, it's
viral.
amazing.
And
It
following
really
day,
is.
the thing was, people, the media
Uh-huh.
started calling.
Wow.
Even the media
Yeah.
called the
Yes, that's-
Hill
yeah.
police headquarters.
Is that
They
true?
had no clue.
Yeah. Well,
Actually,
what happened?
they had no
right?
clue. They did not know about this.
Yeah, yeah.
It was one.
The one at a time,
Yeah.
right?
And so
Okay.
then they inquired. That's it is true. Something happened there, and the officers went
Yeah.
to this temple, and then they started contacting me, and then following day,
Yeah.
they see
Yeah.
CTV,
Yeah.
CBC, CB24,
Yeah, mhm.
and some online
Yeah.
powerful.
Well, it was a newspaper. I
organizations.
saw it on the newspaper, and I got a link to my website too, by the way.
Huffington Post Canada, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
And then all the
Yeah.
online news organizations, they
Yeah.
start talking about it.
Yes.
And those, even now, it's actually those pictures are being circulated in the social media. I see
Yes. Oh,
the movement.
I'm circulating
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
like those. I don't know who they are. People
Yeah.
from Australia, New Zealand, Hollywood,
Yes.
who have
So
millions
fun.
of followers, and I see they are talking about this. So I was kind of curious. To be honest, I was curious to see the public and global reaction to this.
Yeah, they were really interested in what was happening.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I understood two things.
Yes.
I think people acknowledge the fact that police officers are bad because of the police brutality, and then because of this, they think meditation could help them to reduce their tension, the stress, depression,
Yeah.
anxiety, and all
Yeah,
this,
Yeah.
and so it's good for them.
Yeah, they probably got some compliments from the media saying they're doing a good thing
Yeah.
to improve themselves,
Yeah.
more relaxed
Yeah.
and that kind of thing.
And then after that, the OPP, Ontario Provincial Police,
Yeah, Ontario
provincial
Provincial Police came
to me
yeah,
for such a session.
yeah,
And it was not all of them. I had 15 or 16 of them. These are commissioners
Yeah.
from different regions
yeah.
who came there.
Yeah, they're checking out what's going on.
Yeah.
Mm.
And after that, Niagara Regional paramedics invited me to do some sessions for them. and then Toronto Police Headquarters, Toronto Police Training College, and then in the States, they were interested in this too, but at the same time they are kind of, I don't know what it is though, but one police department in Illinois, I say it's a suburb of Chicago, a Modern Grove Police Department, invited me to do similar session for their officers. And for that one actually, police chief was there, he participated in this program.
Yes.
And I had a positive response for him. And even this year, I will be going to Chicago 2 times this summer, and now they are looking for an opportunity to have me again to do a similar session for the police. So, and then these activities were happening during the time of the police brutality in the States, taking place in the States, in Chicago, and Dallas. And then people were circulating. They think, American police should be doing this. They should follow the Canadian police.
We do things like that. So
So
that's very nice. That's very beautiful. I would say we're blessed that it started from Canada. Thank you.
And then the CNN started talking about this. CNN's Farid Zakaria, who does the GPS program. And then he talked about this, I think, 4 minutes in his program, showing the pictures. And he was saying that, American police should think about adopting this.
This is a good ritual, right?
So that also brought a huge awareness. Whoever watches CNN, I think that also brought the global awareness of this. And then I realized people are, when I went through the global public comments in the social media, they have high regards for Canada. It's always Canada that does the good things.
So it was very nice that you are promoting Canada is a kind nation. That's really nice.
So then I came up with this idea, like it was another time when I did a public session in Pickering. It was funny, by the way, when I go out, I loved Tim Horton Double.
Really?
Oh, okay. And so my friend Michael Weldon, he's the one actually. Him or I have the assistant Jenny. They offered their energy and time to take me out to different programs. So when we went to
we can actually call Tim Horton to sponsor you.
Sure, why not?
Let's call for sponsorship. Hey, Tim Horton, someone like your thing. Can you sponsor his event?
That's what happened was, it was at the Tim Horton in Pickering. That as we were enjoying Double, then my friend was saying, Michael was saying,
fun to have a monk holding a double and then talk about. I think it's a good commercial. So is that okay to put you on commercial too?
Well, as long as people enjoy,
Really?
I mean, if that's a good thing, why not?
Because you're raising funds for your work, promoting mindfulness, breathing,
my whole objective is to spread happiness, love, compassion, kindness, mindfulness, meditation for a healthy lifestyle. So if Tim Horton,
I'm gonna write to Tim Horton afterwards. I'm gonna write them and say, hey, I'm gonna send him a video. Can we ask for sponsorship? I'll do that. I'll do that.
So there, we were talking about, Bhante, you're doing such a wonderful job for Canada. You're a true Canadian. You bring a good name. And you brought this nation, Canada, to the world stage for
I saw you. You were with our Prime Minister Justin just a few days ago.
I was speaking at the Toronto Strong Prayer Vigil, and the Prime Minister was there. So, anyways, when we were sipping this tea or coffee, and I said, Mikey, I have an idea. He said, Bhante, what's that? I said, now I have to call this Canada a mindful and kind nation.
Oh, really? Oh,
And
that's
then
how it came
I thought,
out.
Bhante, that's a fantastic idea.
Oh.
And this is all about
okay.
Canada. This is not
Okay.
about me. This is not
Okay.
about Buddhism. This is
Yeah.
not about religion.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying is, in Canada we have all kinds of people.
Oh, yeah,
we have
yeah,
all cultures, all
multicultural,
religions.
yeah.
And
That's
I said,
right.
you know, if we can highlight the positive things, good things.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
let's
right.
say kindness.
Yeah.
It doesn't need a religion.
Yeah, exactly.
Mindfulness
Yes.
doesn't need a religion.
Yes.
Because mindfulness is a
Yeah.
quality of the mind.
Yeah.
Kindness is also quality of the mind. And every person has a mind.
Thank you.
Every person, we all,
Thank
like, you know,
Right.
as I could be a Buddhist monk, this is my personal lifestyle, but I have a mind. And you're the Pure Line Qi Gong master,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
although you have
I
this-
start calling it mindful Qigong now.
so it's called
It's just the same. We just breathing with some gentle movement, and then
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
use the mind,
yeah.
really. So.
So after that,
Okay.
I started talking about this
Yes.
in my public speaking. I see a positive response from the audience.
I know they likes it.
Yeah,
right?
even the
Yeah.
students,
Yeah.
the public, they think, oh, this monk is great, and he's doing something
Yeah,
amazing.
you're nice. Yeah, you're great.
And
Okay.
then
Okay.
I said, okay, through mindfulness meditation, I was able to bring a good name for this nation, Canada.
Mhm.
And now I want to introduce another movement, that is Canada Mindful and Kind Nation.
Mhm.
And through this, what I'm trying to promote is because I'm very concerned about people. You know, because it's also what I'm doing every day.
Yes.
Like I'm seeing people. But I told you in counseling
Yeah.
that I see people
Yeah.
almost every day. I'm seeing one or two people
Okay.
coming to me, talking to me about their personal struggle,
Yeah.
and whatever simplest things, the
Yeah.
ideas, the techniques I have shared with people, and it's working out, and people are really enjoying, and they're becoming better people, healthier people, kinder people, and so the another thing was I was doing actually. It was that's very positive. Two things actually.
So the first thing.
The first thing is I have been running a Sunday school.
Oh, Sunday school.
Sunday
okay.
school. I have about 400 kids coming to my Sunday school from age 3.5 to 17.
400 on the Sunday?
Yeah.
Every Sunday?
Every Sunday. And
Wow, the parents really happy to have a place to put them away, so they can do the shopping and grocery. So you're really nice.
I mean, the
nice.
success of this
Yeah.
is this,
Okay.
you know. How did I measure the success of this program?
Oh, okay.
Like those who were coming
Yeah.
to our Dhamma school,
Yeah.
Sunday school in mid-90s, now they are grown up, they are married, they are parents now. Now they are bringing their kids
Oh, really?
to Dhamma school.
Oh,
So I realized if
okay.
they had not benefited from this,
Yeah, then they would not come. Oh,
right?
okay.
So this is and there I also what I did like doing
Okay.
a program with
So you
kids
did a
like
Wednesday meditation and you have a Sunday school
Yeah.
for the children, and then you are taking a couple people for a personal session.
Yeah.
And I know that you're going to Mexico, and then you just came back from Japan, and then you go to USA. Really busy, monk.
That's
Really
one
busy.
thing.
Okay.
Another thing.
Oh, and he also did
second
the
thing.
a parade. He did a monk parade just like a week ago
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Mississauga. And
We
you
had
got,
thousands of
you got
people
some
coming,
good
yeah.
supporters that that bring, people. You need helpers, right?
Yeah.
You attracted some people to help you.
Yeah. So
that's wonderful.
another program that I was doing is it's called Soup Kitchen. You know, the young people. I don't like to preach to them. You can't tell them. You can't preach to them. Hey, do this, do that. Come here, go there.
Yes.
So you need to create a program for them that they can really enjoy and really understand
Yeah.
why they are doing it. So that is so I have been doing the soup kitchen in downtown at the Good Shepherd Center for many years.
Oh.
So
Which day do you do that?
like it was like a couple of times a year.
Oh, okay.
Like
For a
not all the
day?
time. No, it just we go there. We provide for food for 500 homeless people, and we go there.
Okay,
We prepare.
yeah.
We make soup. We
Okay.
do salad. We do bagels,
Yeah.
and then we serve.
Yeah.
We serve,
Mhm.
and then after serving the meal and cleaning, I take all the young people to the chapel.
Oh.
There, I talk about this,
Oh.
why we had to do it. And I said, this is the good karma.
Yeah.
This is how we show our kindness to our fellow beings.
Oh, okay.
And see how fortunate you are. You have everything at home.
Yeah.
And these people don't have all the privileges you do.
Yeah.
And so to sustain your
Yeah, yeah.
well-being,
Yeah.
your privileges, you have to keep doing this. You have to give. You have to give something back to the community. You need to take care of the people around you, especially
Yeah.
those who are going through some
Well, when they
struggle.
saw people suffering, they realized they are lucky, right?
Yeah.
So,
And then
so
they started thinking about this.
yeah,
And they talk about their experience with their friends.
yeah.
You know what? Hey, we went to the Good Shepherd Center in
Yeah,
downtown.
yeah,
We did soup kitchen. This is what we did,
Yeah.
and we are thankful to Bhante,
To
Sarnapala.
Bhante, yeah.
And then next time, at the beginning, actually, I had hard time bringing young people. I had only a handful of people.
Yeah.
So later on, after doing this couple of times, I did not have to force people to come.
They come themselves.
Yeah, and then they look forward to it. They call me, Bhante, when are you going to the
When are you
next
doing
day?"
again?
Yeah.
Oh, they felt it made them feel they're giving.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
every time we go there, I would have like 60 to 70 youths, young people. These are the youths who are studying in the high school and college, university.
Oh, okay.
And the brothers of the Good Shepherd Center, they were curious.
How did
They-
you attract them
yeah,
to come?
the-
Right?
We are having hard time bringing young people. How do you manage to bring
How
this
did
many young people?
you? Well, because you're not so. I know already because you're not so strict when you talk.
No.
So you try to smile and you
Yeah.
try to be a bit funny and
Yeah.
sort of humorous and everything.
No,
But the
there-
thing is when you doesn't matter. You talk.
Yeah, there's one thing that we have to understand.
Yes.
That I think we
Yeah,
all have to
it's
know
good.
this.
Yes.
There was a time.
Huh?
This is I think good for everyone.
Yeah.
There was a time everybody was looking up there for something,
Okay.
right? They think.
Yeah.
So now we have an age, modern time. People are not looking up there.
Oh.
They now, if someone who is up there get down to their level, then they feel connected. They feel comfortable. And then when I, like say, I know that as a monk, I can always stay in my room. I
Yeah.
can always ignore people, disregard people.
Yeah.
And so after doing my service
Yeah.
or program, I can just ignore people and go to my own room and do my own thing.
Yeah, but yeah.
But we are not like that.
Yeah.
Even after doing the service, we talk to them.
I know I was at your service, you spend time talking with people.
And
you
make
know,
tea,
yeah, and then
get-
make them comfortable, and then you try to take care like
Yeah.
family. And
Yeah.
when I was at the temple, I walked in the other day. They say, "Do you need food?" Oh, so I said, they just said Bhante just ate, but we have extra food.
Yeah.
Oh. And I just sat down and eat, and when I finished the meal before I call you up,
Yeah.
right? So I just
It-
I had my
no,
lunch.
it's also like,
Yeah, it
let's
was very.
say,
So everyone's so friendly and welcome people. That's very nice.
said this afternoon, a
Yeah.
couple came to me for counseling.
Oh.
So what I did was, I gave them the appointment at 1 o'clock, but they came by 12:15.
Yeah.
So I said, well, why don't we have something? But first they said, no, we're okay. We don't need to eat anything. I said, no, it's okay, but it's lunchtime,
Yeah.
and let's go to the kitchen and have something.
Yeah.
So first I gave them food,
Yeah.
and there is a teaching of the Buddha. Before teaching,
Before
to the
teaching,
student, fill their tummy.
Fill their tummy up, yeah.
But there could be two things. If
Yeah.
you fill the tummy first, then you're going to be
You might be too tired, right?
sleepy, lethargy.
So you have to watch how much food you're
Yeah,
feeding
that's
them, right?
So then, as they were eating, they felt this kindness.
Yeah.
Because it's also part of being mindful.
Yeah.
Because
But they're hungry, just give them food,
yeah,
right?
like
That makes
I told
sense.
them, hey, we don't have much.
Yeah, but
We
there's
don't.
something.
This is not a buffet.
Yeah.
We don't have lots.
Yeah.
Whatever we have, just
Yeah, it's-
enjoy it.
Yeah,
It could be
understand,
anything,
yeah.
right? And after that, then we
Teresa.
went back to the shrine room. We sat down
Yeah.
and we talked about half an hour. And as they were leaving,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, you can see the smile and happiness and joy and relief in their face.
Yeah.
So, so it's like I strongly believe, through this is called the mindfulness and kindness, right? Through these two, of course there could be many, but these two special qualities could change people's life.
Yeah.
And this movement is all about, be mindful to be kind to yourself, and be mindful to be kind to others.
Yeah.
It's
That's
simple
good,
thing.
very good. So
Yeah.
do we have maybe time to maybe you give us 10 minutes how you lead a little mindful meditation? Something
Yeah,
short
sure.
so we can so the audience understand what you offer.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to do something short?
No, we can.
But usually it's longer, I know, but
No,
short.
meditation can
Yeah.
be done.
Yeah.
Well, maybe when we explain, you might need time
Yeah.
to make you understand.
Yeah.
But meditation is all about really caring for yourself.
Mhm.
One thing that people forget, they just keep doing things for others, but they don't take care of themselves.
Mhm.
It's also like people experience a lot of things, right? Doing meditation is all about being like a turtle, like adopting a turtle attitude. Now, when the turtle detects the danger in the environment, they
okay.
go inside, inwards.
Yeah, they go inside.
So meditation is all about going inwards. That's the real meaning of this meditation.
Okay.
By the way, it was the Buddha who systematically, talked about this meditation.
So
Now, Buddha is
do they
not
call
about.
it the turtle meditation?
It's my version of saying
No,
it.
just kidding.
Well, it's called the
Yeah.
it's called the
Yeah.
Satipatthana meditation.
Can you say again?
Satipatthana meditation. Satipatthana is come to three words.
Yeah.
Sati means
Yeah.
mindfulness.
Yeah.
Mindfulness, awareness, or whatever people call it.
Yes.
Upa means within, inside. And thana means to place, to keep, to put. So the meaning of this, always make sure to keep your attention inside. Now there's a reason for that. Now we have our sense doors open. Eyes are open, ear door is open, nose door is open, tongue door is open, and body door is open. And we are interested in the things out there, in the environment.
I know.
So when you keep showing interest in the things out there, of course you're chasing them,
Yeah.
and then guess what?
You forget about
You
yourself, forget about your
the
health.
tension is
Yeah.
building up.
Mhm.
Stress is building up.
Yeah.
Then anxiety is building up. And then these things are sliding into depression. People are becoming unhealthy. So what I am teaching people now is that let's say people always say, we are busy, we have so much to do, so much on my
Yeah.
plate.
Don't have time.
Don't have time.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, you're saying you don't have time. So does it mean that you don't have time to love yourself?
Mm.
And I give them warning. If you don't have time to love yourself, guess what? You're going to be dead soon.
Yeah. Okay. So.
You're going to die. Do you want to die? No.
Oh.
You want to live.
Okay. It's okay.
So if you want to live, then really care for yourself. Be kind to yourself. So I said, okay, you don't have time, but can you manage to have at least 1 minute for you every hour? They said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can have 1 minute.
Okay, 1
said,
minute, okay.
Let's say if you're working 8 to 10 hours a day, I said, every hour in the 60th minute, be mindful to stop everything that you're doing and be a total.
Well, maybe Canada you can do that. Some places you lose your job for a minute.
Well, now guess
but
what?
But Canada is a kind nation, so we can or you
Teresa,
can give that 1 minute.
It was the wrong thing.
I know it's wrong.
Now that every company
yeah.
is actually going for this. They realize when the employers become sick, unhealthy, it's affecting their business, their company.
Well,
they're losing
Canada,
profits.
maybe understand, but other countries may not understand.
Well, now
let's work on
that.
We want to work so that they can get that message out.
Even guess what? Even I had an interview with the Saudi Arabia. I said Saudi Crown Prince wanted to bring a positive change in the country, and modernizing. So they have taken the Canada's model. So now a crew came to Canada. They also interviewed me, and I talked to them about this. So they are seeking now, no matter where.
That's nice.
So it's like
it's good. It's starting
now
the movement.
Every big company. Do you know that they have a wellness department?
What? But that's Canada, right?
No, even the States.
Oh,
even the States, even the Europe now they started.
Asia maybe.
Asia now they're but not all companies are doing it
but,
now.
But then if we set a good model, then people will start because they see that result, then they might learn and bring it back.
Yeah. So now what I'm teaching them is that, have just 1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute for yourself.
It's not a lot, but I understand.
I mean, if you really love yourself, if you really love yourself, if you really care for yourself, you have to have 1 minute in every hour.
No, it's not. They don't have the issues. The boss might not let them take the 1 minute.
Yeah, but
we have to change that.
There's one.
We change that. Work on it.
That's why they are paying it off. They
okay, I understand.
It's like even the managers, bosses, they also stressed out.
Yeah.
They also need to do the same.
It's actually nice to promote. This is really nice.
So every minute, every hour.
Well, every hour, 1 minute.
You have just 1 minute.
Yeah, I understand.
And then you just be a total.
Yeah.
And just take and then close your eyes.
Yeah.
And be mindful to breathe. Now why? Most of the time, people are not mindful that we are breathing. If you're not breathing enough, then then the stress, tension, anxiety is going to build up. So you need to really breathe, but there's a way to breathe.
Yeah.
So they had to learn the art of breathing. There's a Buddha's discourse. It's called Anapanasati. Ana means breathing in, apana means breathing out, sati means mindfully. So in this meditation discourse, Buddha is talking about 16 ways of breathing in, breathing out. Right? And I think at the beginning level, anybody can do this breathing anywhere, anytime, no matter where they go. I think breathing is not a religion.
Yes.
It's not a culture.
Yeah.
It's not a particular political organization.
Yeah.
Breath is a universal life energy.
Yeah.
Breath is the life. That's the energy.
Yeah, I
That's
understand.
the
It's bringing oxygen in the
Yeah.
body. That's what we.
So-
yeah.
Why are you not being mindful of this? Go back to the center, the life force. And the beauty of this is that when you become mindful of the ingoing and outgoing breathing, and immediately you remain grounded.
Yeah.
You become centered.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it. And the breath has the power to calm you down.
Yes.
You know, it's like no matter what happens, when you feel anxieties or stress and
Yeah.
depression, and always make sure to breathe in, breathe out. But don't do this when you are very much deep into the stress, tension, anxiety. You have to do it now while you are healthy. And this is the biggest mistake people do. People make, you know, like,
Yeah.
I'm okay, why do I have to do
do
this?
it for prevention,
Yeah.
right?
So now, people normally seek this kind of help when they are
Have problems.
Yeah, problems. When they are stuck with stress, pain, emotional pain, suffering, and all these things, then they are seeking it. But before that happens to you, sustain your good health. This is why I'm doing this, you know. It's not just for those who are unhealthy or sick,
Yeah.
but I'm doing this also for those who are still healthy and young, and to sustain their mental health,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, if you ignore your core value, you know, and then you slide into those negativities. So, anyways, meditation is a healthy thing to do. Anyone can do it. You know, even the monks have to do it. Even Buddha also had to do it. Although it helped him to become enlightened, it is said that every day, the Buddha
Every day, everyone.
yeah, even as a Buddha, he found time for himself.
Yes.
It's called resting time for him. Like during the daytime, he would go to a forest
Yes.
or under a tree. He would
Yeah.
just spend time there under the tree, the
Yeah.
forest, and relax and do this breathing exercise, and then it energizes you. It gives you energy. Now another thing that people have to understand: meditation is a way of preserving your energy, saving your energy. Now, if you keep looking at things out there all the time,
Yeah.
and it's a way of losing your energy. Losing your energy is like, let's say, something happened in the past. Let's say we have someone that you have someone that you don't like, or let's say you hate. And guess what? Every time you think about him, then your energy, you lose
Yeah,
your
you
energy.
lose the energy because you put it on that
That's
thing.
right.
Yeah, that's a
Right?
good way of
So
explaining.
you need to withdraw.
Yeah, don't think about
You
that.
need to withdraw.
Yeah.
That's why in meditation, every time I do guided meditation, the very first thing I tell people, withdraw your attention from the external things, withdraw your mind from the old memories.
Do you mind me explain a bit more there about this withdrawal?
Yeah,
So, I mean, I just want to explain this way. It's like, this is what is the energy went here to this person.
yeah,
Then they keep thinking of that person and went out this way, right?
yeah,
And then the withdrawal is that means you pull the energy back. This is actually very qigong to pull them back with the mind, to see the energy come back to you.
Mhm.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's like,
so
you
we can
know,
start think about withdrawing.
yeah, withdrawing is also like, you know, really paying attention. Now, we have to breathe in, breathe out through the nose. It's very important to keep in mind. Breathe in, breathe out through the nose. Now, to breathe in, breathe out through the nose,
Yeah.
you have to really pay attention.
It's actually really good that you talk this way, because
Yeah.
it helps those people don't understand why they have to do
Yeah.
Qigong to understand
Yeah.
now, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Even
So-
talk about withdrawal, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
A really good introduction. How mindful,
Yeah.
I can see how mindful lead them to
Yeah.
then with the mindful, then moving arms and legs with some exercise too.
Well, if people
Yeah, it's
want
awesome.
to learn more about this,
Yeah.
they can come to my weekly sessions
Yeah.
if you have time. Otherwise, no matter wherever you are, if you have a meditation class or
Yeah.
such a mindfulness sessions in your area,
Yeah.
please, I encourage you to go there and
Wow.
just spend half an hour, 1 hour.
Exactly.
And or if you want to learn more about this, of course, the whole purpose of doing a
Yes.
Mindful Canada Symposium is also to make an awareness of this.
Yes.
It's not just meditation. In Mindful Canada Symposium, I'm bringing experts from
yeah.
different fields,
Yes.
different areas, as talk about, you know, the positive things.
The things that is good for the well-being, for health, and for the psychology, for mental, I was at that too. So when's this year's symposium?
This year is going to be on September 22nd at the International Center by the airport, Toronto Pearson Airport. And so I'm I'm inviting some prominent speakers. Like last year we had a neuroscientist, a medical doctor, a naturopath doctor, a First Nation healer, and the urban Buddhist monk. and so this year also I'm looking into such prominent figures, and so it's going to be an amazing experience.
Yeah.
And I know last conference you also did Qigong for 15 minutes, and I think people really appreciated
thank you
that.
to let me.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful. Thank you.
No, it's like, you know, these are positive things, you know.
Yeah.
And these are positive things.
Oh, I
And then
know.
people have to, I mean, we are doing this not because we want to promote ourselves. This is not
No.
about me. Of course, I'm doing my practice, but at the same time,
Just helping people.
I'm
right?
helping people.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm being kind to people.
Yeah. So, I that's really beautiful.
No,
I really enjoy the conversation, because you're trying to help. You're trying to help people understand things in this way, and even understanding the Buddha also have 16 ways of breathing.
Mhm.
Is that the value of breathing and your mind with yourself, go inside. Even treat yourself, to love yourself is like treating yourself like a turtle, and there's a turtle qigong too. That's just interesting. So it all works together, because we learn so much from like Buddhism, and then we respect you.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then we like your good message to go to the world.
Yeah, so I would like all of you to come for Mindful Canada Symposium.
So the date is in September. So there are lots of time for the people in the audience to arrange themselves to come to Toronto.
Yeah.
And the ticket is not something difficult to manage, so you can manage it.
Yeah.
And if not, you can come this year. I'm sure Dr. Bhante will be doing next year. And
Yeah, it will be an
and also the
annual
Sunday
thing.
school. Can you still handle more than 400 children?
Oh yeah, we run this we run the high school, by the way, with the
Oh my God. Oh
13
my
classrooms.
Oh,
No,
the parents
beauty-
in Mississauga is really lucky. But my children are big, so I can't.
No,
I would go there for sure.
No,
It's just really good
You
for
have,
them.
one day you have to
Yeah.
come and see.
Huh?
One day you have to come and see
Yeah.
how we manage it. This is what you have to understand. You know,
That's really
teaching, doing
Yeah, it's
meditation with that many
Yeah.
students is not that easy.
I know.
And so but I have a way.
You have a
of
way
doing
of
it.
managing children.
So
That's
I
amazing.
do kind of loving kindness
I
meditation.
know.
Loving kindness meditation that they have to repeat after me.
Yeah.
Like
Huh?
then those who are new, sometimes they're curious, they
Interesting.
make noise, but I don't say anything. I let them be like that for first
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
Second time they do it, I also let them be like that.
yeah.
Third time, they get it. They now understand. All other kids are doing meditation, so that way they also have
really?
to get into meditation.
Oh,
And then if they
I think we will learn something from there.
oh yeah.
This is amazing that you are a monk, but you don't have children. They become the children, right? Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
You don't need to be parent to know how to do parenting.
No, I think
It's
this
just
is what.
natural for you.
No, you have to be.
Natural.
You have to be kind to them.
So I guess what it is, when you are kind to people, you just learn what you need to learn.
Yeah.
And then the message will come in, and you know exactly what you have to offer to those in front of
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's really beautiful.
So this
That's
is
amazing.
this
thank
is
you.
kind of my dream and my vision,
Yeah,
and
so
I think
nice.
I'm people-oriented monk of the 21st century.
Actually, you have many. Well, I guess the audience you already got it. There's many things we need to learn from him. Even how to manage a Wednesday meditation, and then how to manage people, the youth, and how to manage even younger children. There's a lot of
No, it's-
nice
it's-
things to learn.
yeah,
How
it's-
to
Yeah, it's
organize
nice.
things, really.
Well, I have seen positive changes in all levels,
Yeah.
all ages. Now,
But this is not something you study in U of T, right?
no, it's like
So
this
it's
is what
just
happened.
so you just know how to do it.
Yeah, let's say
Okay.
this is my observation and experience.
Yeah, you just learn.
Like last month, I have been doing a series of mindfulness sessions at a IT company in Richmond Hills.
Yeah.
So, and very first day, of course there were about 40, 45 people. These
Yeah.
are big shots,
Yeah.
globally known IT people. And very first day, I saw their face, very heavy, no smile, nothing. When I said good afternoon, and they did not even look at me. They
Yeah.
said, good afternoon,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Very heavy.
Yeah.
So then I was talking about meditation and how we
Yeah.
did it. And first day, and end of it, it was okay.
Yeah.
But I felt a lot of negativities
Yeah.
because you can feel
they're
the energy.
rejecting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I encourage them
Yeah.
to do this at least 10-15 minutes a day.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so, they don't have time. But, when you go
They don't
home,
want to make the time.
yeah, when you go home, you can, if you really love, you have to do it.
Yeah.
And they tried. Some of them tried, and they felt the change. Second day, they were okay.
But the thing is how you actually can convince them that's interesting.
And the third day, this is the beauty, the miracle. I did not have to look at them. And then they started saying, good afternoon, Bhante. How are you?
Yeah, that's the point.
And the fourth day, you can see
exactly.
this.
So.
And then it was also happening during when I spoke at the Toronto Strong Prayer Vigil in Las Vegas Square.
Yeah.
They were watching me on the TV. It was live program, no?
Yeah.
So now they started. Oh, that's our monk. That's our monk.
Yeah. So I guess the result is coming from you're just coming from a place that you're gonna be very kind to take care of them, and then you just continue to be kind and watch how they respond and keep changing until they respond, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't give up and then you keep trying. That's a beautiful message.
Well,
you are getting
change
today.
doesn't come overnight.
Yeah, just
It
keep
is
doing
still-
it because you be patient
Yeah.
with them, and then just do whatever you can do.
The thing is,
to,
if you believe in this,
help them.
why not? You
Yeah.
do it for others, and also
Yeah, it's not,
like
that's
always,
nice.
also be mindful to smile. I think people love smiling people.
that's really nice.
I have received positive feedbacks from the people. when I walk on the street,
yeah.
you know, I always look at people, you know, their eyes, and
Okay.
then I smile.
Good,
If
thank you.
they look at me, I smile.
Okay. So thank you. I think we learned a lot from you. I think
Thank you.
let's continue next time.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
Teresa, for having me in your studio.
Yeah.
And I know you, first I was thinking of doing it online through the, I don't know, Facebook or FaceTime. But then I really thought of coming here because you were very supportive, you were highly talking about me, so I thought I should go and bless this place, and that's why
Thank
I
you.
ended up here today. You
Yeah.
know, I'm also glad to see all of you coming here. I think I'm very happy to meet all
Yeah,
of
it's
you.
really our honor to have your presence, that you bring the Buddha blessings to our place.
Yeah.
And then I think you just
Yeah,
wonderful.
so
Thank you.
thank you
Thank you,
for
thank you.
everything.
Thank you.
And may you be well, happy,
Okay,
and peaceful.
thank you.